Can't believe how much snow there is. I mean, my battery bank is completely buried. My wood pile is buried. My water tank house is half buried. Amazing how much snow falls here. And the worst of it, I've got a good 3-4 foot drift I gotta get down off of the roof. So we're gonna work on that next. And I think I gotta get that drift off too. So we've got this big drift snow up on the roof that we gotta get off. But before I was able to do that, I had to clean out all the snow next to the house. So when I start pulling this snow, I have someplace to go. So now that I've done that, we're gonna start pulling the snow down. It is the next day and we have been so busy with cleanup. I've been trying to open up the front area here and get us all opened up, and we've got I'm gonna try and get all that cleared out of there. Unfortunately, you know, with big snow comes lots of stuff getting buried, and lesson learned to make sure that come winter time we got to make sure we have everything picked up, because that's what I'm burying out. I'm digging out of the snow right now. Got a couple of 4x4s, a tire, a couple of pallets. I got some plank boards here, some hemlock, and so I also have a plow, a little plow in there too. I got to dig out. I've got a neighbor coming over, and he's going to try and help me kind of push all this snow out here into the forest and open this area up. So come the next time we have a big storm, we've got spaces to put the snow, because right now we're pretty snowed in. Other than that, you know, we did get quite a bit, but just got to keep moving it, keep pushing it out of the way, and make some space. Our fence is almost completely buried. So anyways, we're gonna keep digging, and yeah, just keep digging away. So I want to take a minute here and just talk about something that I've talked a little bit about in prior videos, but I think it's important enough for new homesteaders or folks who are thinking about, you know, doing this lifestyle. You know, and again, you know, Jen and I, we came out here in June of 2021. We left the rat race, got rid of everything that we had in the city, and we moved out here to Maine. And so I think I have a little bit of something to say about it. Let's talk about neighbors. In my opinion, based on what I've experienced since I've been here, since Jen and I have been here in Maine, is that neighbors are more important than anything else that we could have prepared for, or any tool or anything resource that we have here. The neighbors that we have here are simply amazing people. They are just really good people. And the reason I'm bringing this up is, you know, we've had a series of really bad storms lately. And, you know, Jen and I have limited resources. You know, I've got a snow blower, and, you know, we do have a big V-Plow that I built out of scrap wood. And and wood that I got from a neighbor. You know, so we've got a couple of things that we can do around here to help keep the snow away. That said, you know, one of our neighbors came down today and they cleaned up our yard. They pushed snow, and they pushed more snow than I could even dream of pushing and moving with my little snow blower. It helped out tremendously, and it really put Jen and I in a great position, you know, for the next storm. You know, if you're thinking about making this move and you're thinking about, you know, doing this lifestyle, keep in mind, you know, your neighbors, because at the end of the day, you know, it's just you and them on your road or in your area. You know, you really have to rely on each other. Jen and I try to do what we can for our neighbors, and there's nothing we wouldn't do, you know, if we have the ability and whatever it is that we need or that we have, you know, we would do anything for them. And I hope that they know that. I think they know that. You know, and on the flip side, if Jen and I need anything, they've always been there. Well, as fate would have it, my phone shut off halfway through my little soapbox dialogue there. So, but, you know, we also know that if we need anything, we can just reach out to our neighbors. You know, they are, you know, having good neighbors and having a good relationship with your neighbors. I cannot stress it enough. At least in our situation, and I suspect that it's in almost every homesteading situation, it is that resource and that relationship is top 3 necessities. So again, if you're considering this lifestyle, you know, make sure that you spend the effort and become friends and get to know your neighbors as best as you can, because you never know when you're going to need them, and vice versa. They may need you. So, like the big mound of snow here, you know. Yeah, well, all right. On that note, I've got to move some more snow. Well, today is an absolutely beautiful morning. The sun is out. It's like 15 degrees out. The birds are chirping. Unfortunately, it's also going to snow today. So, but we got a pretty big project here today that we're working on. At least we're getting started on. So, we have in our cabin an old Noise Stove Company, Ideal Maine, antique, beautiful cast iron wood stove. Now, in any other situation, I would say this thing is great and we would keep it. Unfortunately, you know, we use it for cooking with, and we use it to heat the cabin. These types of stoves, though, being the cast iron type, they are very, very drafty. And in our case, it's just not, I mean, we're burning through so much wood right now that it's just, it doesn't make sense for us to, you know, continue using it. Not only that, we are not able to use the oven on it because, well, we're just not that experienced in using these. And so we decided to buy a new one. And so today we're gonna go pick it up. Well, we have to move the old one out, and what we're going to do is, it is a modular oven, and so we'll be able to take the thing completely apart, and we're going to move that into our trailer for now. We do have it listed for sale. It hasn't sold yet, so if you're interested, leave me a comment and I will certainly be able to reach out to you, or you can reach out to us on Facebook as well. But it is a beautiful stove. It would make an absolute wonderful addition to, you know, someone's house who may not need to rely on it as much as we do on as far as the heat is concerned. So anyways, I gotta get the sled, I gotta get a few things prepared, and then we are going to start dismantling this thing. Yeah, that's gonna be great because it's really, really heavy. So the first thing we want to do is clean it, obviously, because this has been a working stove. And Jen and I have relied on this stove since, oh gosh, I'd say October almost. And so right now Jen is simply trying to get in there and get it cleaned out as much as possible. For two reasons. Number one, well, it's got to be clean. Number two, most importantly, is we are going to be putting this into our trailer, so we do want to try to get it as clean as possible. And not only that, you know, when we do sell this, and again, if you are interested, reach out to us here on YouTube or head over to Facebook and reach out to us there as well. Basically, the way that we're doing this is we're taking off all of the panels and taking apart the top. The next part is to disassemble the heating rack and then take the stovepipe off. So while Jen goes ahead and finishes cleaning it out, I'm going to start working on that thing, and we're going to get this thing apart. I'm going that way.
All right, I'll go the other way. I swear I just cleaned this thing out a couple days ago.
Oh, I bet you did.
I didn't do it as thorough as this.
Yeah.
Back, boys.
I should probably get a bag or something so that we don't have a bunch of stuff come down.
Yep. We've got garbage bags.
Like the plastic ones?
Mm-hmm.
Where?
Bottom shelf where the garbage bags are. There's all kinds of garbage bags. You need to get out of the way, bud. You're going to end up in the thing of ash, and then we're never going to find you. Sue, get back. It's okay, Whitco. You want to go? Oh, go on. We got through there. Careful.
This is going to be tight because of all this
Creosote.
Creosote. Okay, so we've run into a snag. We cannot get the stovepipes off individually. So what we're going to do is we're going to take the back pieces, this whole back piece off here, and try to take the whole pipe down in one piece. Now, once we get it down, then it should be pretty easy to take it apart. Final last words.
I don't know if you're going to be able to do it.
No, either. We'll find out.
That's all coming up. The whole pipe is not. There you go.
Is it coming up?
Yep.
Oh, yeah. Oh, we're up.
Yeah. There you go. There you go. There you go.
Okay, we're done. We're loose. All the way to the floor.
Try not to get in the way and get my hand out.
Yeah. Okay.
It's not exactly in the bag.
Here, put that. Okay. That's not bad. It's built. There's no doubt about it.
Well, I mean, you can see it here.
Yeah. Well, I'm gonna lift this and try to put the opening of the bag underneath it.
Okay, well, let me get to the other side because I don't. My hand can't be like.
Oh, wait a minute.
Huh.
Let's try to just take.
Oh God. Okay, I need another bag. Hold on.
No, no. Hold on.
Okay.
Go as slow as I can.
Oh, okay, that'll work.
That'll work. All right, so we got the stovepipe off, and it is icky. That creosote is something else. Get that swept up and thrown away. And we've got some definite buildup on the stovepipe. So we are going to get that cleaned up outside because we're going to be reusing this for the new one. So, yep. All right, folks. So we picked up our Baker's Choice stove. How you feeling about it?
Excited.
Yeah, it's going to be pretty awesome. It's in the bed of the truck. You can kind of see it right there. So we are heading home, and we will pick this up as soon as we get there.